Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of
Rating Arizona
Beers. We are your hosts, Marcus Pina at Brewery 602.
Eric Walters, Tap That Easy podcast.
Everyone knows who you are, Eric.
Hey,
Come
man.
on.
Hey, I know.
These episodes are brought to you by King's Beer and Wine.
The amazing King's Beer and Wine. This one doesn't have oh yeah, it did. It's faded a little bit on the glass.
Yeah. King's Beer and Wine over on Central and Thomas in Phoenix, Arizona. Probably the best tap selection in the Valley.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Great people. Cool place. I like food. So Little Miss Barbecue is going across the street.
Right. Really? I didn't know that.
Right across the street.
Holy smokes.
I'm gonna release this one. We recorded 4 episodes today. This is gonna be the first one I released because the other 3 I talked all about.
Little Miss Barbecue.
Little Miss Barbecue. So I love King's Beer and Wine. Mark and Sarah and Alec and their whole team, just awesome people. Really cool spot. Like there's 80 plus taps, right? That includes mostly beer, but there's some cider and I think, do they have mead? Is mead on tap?
I don't know. I would probably have to ask Mark.
They have mead. I'm sure it's on tap. But anyways, they have a bunch of taps and great selection. Alec, their beer buyer, is the beer guy. Like Alec loves beer and he picks some really great stuff. So great beer selection. They're doing some really cool stuff here. So come down here. King's Beer and Wine, Central Thomas.
Nice.
But
well, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, that's it.
So today we actually have a beer out of 12 West Brewing Company. They have a couple locations.
Yep.
One of them is, downtown Mesa is a new location that they have. Yep. And their other one is considered, what is that, like Tucson?
Right. Yeah, I thought it was like New Mexico. I don't know. That's what. Yeah.
It's pretty far south, right?
Super cool spot though.
Is it considered Mesa?
I think it's Mesa. Yeah.
Well, let's see. It might even say on the can. Oh, yeah, Mesa, Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is actually Mesa, and it is in the craziest of buildings.
Super
with
cool.
A bunch of other restaurants and eateries, like top-notch eateries too. Like,
for sure.
Really good.
Fire and Brimstone Pizza is like 10 feet behind you. Just a cool building. It's like an old barn,
like a whole hangar almost looking thing, kind of.
Yeah. And they've got 12 West, and then you've got the pizza place, and there's like a is it a gun shop or a metal shop?
Yeah, there's like a gun shop,
woodworking shop. There's like a vegan restaurant, and then there's what is that called? The wine place right next door, Garage East.
Garage East, yeah.
And then this is all surrounded by it's Agritopia, so there's all these gardens, and then Joe's Farm Grill. Shit, dude! Like, I'm getting excited.
You're the food guy. So I don't pay attention to like food places when I go. So like for me, when I went to 12 West Mesa, it was just like, I'm going to 12 West Mesa. That's it. I'm sitting there, but you could smell the food. I did grab a pie, which was phenomenal
for sure.
And then to pair it with 12 West beers, now we're talking. So
absolutely.
This is a Billet. It is a brown ale, coming in at 6.5% ABV. The can art on this, so 12 West, the can art's freaking cool on this.
It really is. It really is.
What the heck?
Yeah. So for me, 12 West has been kind of so when we featured them in the Arizona Beer Book, and we kind of made it kind of focused around like one of the founders, and right around the time we released the book. He had left. Yeah. So it was interesting because we got this, the story of 12 West, and I don't think it really captured the full story of what 12 West was. And as a brand, at least from what I've seen as a consumer, it's been pretty up and down as far as distribution, speaking solely on distribution, right? Because that Zona Pilsner, dude, that was one of my
super crusher,
one of my favorites. But then you didn't see it for a while, right? Yeah. And I still haven't seen it for a while. Maybe they do have it, but I'm super excited to see 12 West start to bring some more cans out into the wild,
for sure.
Because they've got that one place in Agritopia, and then you said the new spot downtown Mesa,
downtown
Mesa. Yeah. I mean, they're doing cocktails, they're doing food. This place is massive. It's 2 stories
and beautiful. Yeah, it's a beautiful spot.
It really is.
Yeah, and the food is pretty good too. It's not just your average bar fare or whatever. Yeah. It's actually well made food.
So we've got a brown ale, man. We don't do these very often. We got to throw them in sometimes, and I've enjoyed them so far. Yeah. So This is with the aromas of rusted notes and chocolate. Slight earthy hop finish.
I could have told you that.
Can I open this
Heck
thing?
yeah,
All
do
right,
it.
all right.
Do it.
I'm gonna pour first. You usually
You-
open and pour, man.
I do.
I'm gonna do this.
So I'm brewing for a competition called the National Homebrew Competition, NHC, and so one of the beers I entered, or I'm going to enter, I've finished brewing, is an American brown ale.
Ooh.
So that's why I was like, when I was looking on the shelf, I'm like, at King's Beer Wine, where there's like a million beers, so it's hard to pick any one of them.
Yeah.
But luckily, Mark is very knowledgeable, and I was like, you know what, brown ale.
Well, that's actually a really good point too, right? Because when you come into King's Beer and Wine on Central and Thomas, you have this great tap list, but then there's also all of the beers. Beers to go. Right. I'm pretty sure that you can get a single beer out of there, and they'll pour it for you.
Oh, for sure.
So that makes the range even larger.
Yep. And one of the big differences too is, sometimes you'll go into a bottle shop and the person behind the counter has no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah.
And, if it can make you feel uneasy because you're like, how's this? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been in a bottle shop where the owner didn't drink.
Yeah. Yes.
So that was weird because you can't ask questions.
No.
You know? But at least, here at King's, you don't have to worry about that. You want some recommendations?
They enjoy drinking.
They will. They will hook you up with some recommendations, and,
For sure.
And it won't just be that's good. It'll be descriptive, and make you want to actually try the beer.
For sure. For sure. Or help you find the beer that you want to try.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. So the beer comes in. Look at this. So they call them brown ales, right? But all beer is pretty much red.
Yeah.
So this does come in like a mahogany color, but it's very nice and clear. Looks beautiful in the glass. Khaki head on that. So nice khaki tight compact bubbles. So it looks like a brown ale.
It really does. It really does.
Yeah, it's good.
It is.
Try by aroma.
We don't cheers before.
No. Oh yeah.
I've been sniffing this thing the whole time.
It smells. Yeah,
it smells amazing.
I love the aroma on a brown ale. Like,
Yeah.
it's just. If you like malt and beer, you like IPA, hazy IPA. So you like that fruity kind of thing.
I'm not typically all like about the malt,
Right.
But as I'm exploring my journey of consuming less volume of the alcohol I drink, right? Because I can pound some hazies, right? Like
Right.
I can drink a Tower Station and 3 drinks without trying
Oh, yeah.
on a hot day. Now this puts the governor on it for me, right? This
Right.
slows me down. So I'm starting to now enjoy as I move away from my volume drinking phase of my life to a more appreciative drinking phase of my life. I am enjoying more of these types of beers for sure. Yeah. So the malt, it's growing on me.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, but this one, it's what shines out of this, right? The malt character.
sure.
So it does have a caramel malt character. Even maybe a hint of chocolate. There's like a slight, like a baker's chocolate kind of in the background as well, but it goes really well with the malt character. It really helps bring everything out. So it's like roasted barley, chocolate, even a little bit of coffee maybe in there.
Well, what about something that rhymes with coffee?
Like toffee. Yeah. Yeah. It's like a toffee kind of thing.
That's what it says in the can. I'm seeing all the words. Marcus hits all of the words. Chocolate. Yep. Nailed it. Earthy. Nailed it. Toffee. Nailed it. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get a taste on it. Cheers.
Cheers. You guys listening home? Cheers. Enjoy.
And thank you, Kings.
I like it.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm trying to
that's good.
identify exactly what it is.
Yeah. No, it's that toffee. To me, it's almost like those. Is it Werther's? Is that what it is?
Ooh, or there's originals, yeah.
Like those Werther's originals kind of thing in the front. It has that, but then it kind of finishes with like that earthy hop kind of finish that helps balance out the malt.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
there's no. It's not like. It's not okay. So it's kind of like there's a little bit of a hidden thing in there. It's like sweet but not sweet. If that makes any sense.
Absolutely.
So there's a perception of sweetness because of all those sweet aromas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
your brain automatically thinks it's sweet. It might even taste sweet, but it's not. It's actually kind of dry.
Yeah, it is. And it's more hoppy than most browns that I've had too.
Yeah, an American brown ale, that's one of the best characteristics is it's hoppier than like this is probably more English brown ale, I would think, not American, but English brown ales tend to have more of that big earthy hop bitterness.
Okay.
And, earthiness to them. And I think American brown ale tend to be hoppier.
We like hops in America, right?
We like hops.
We like the hops. I like this beer, man. I really like this. Now, I probably wouldn't drink more than one of these. And honestly, is this a 10 ounce? No, this isn't 10 ounce glass, is it? This might be. No, this ain't 10 ounce. Yeah. I could probably do about 10 ounces of this. Maybe a pint.
A pint.
Right. Yeah. I mean, because you don't order a 6.5% beer at 10 ounces, right?
Right. Well, they would laugh at you.
Can I have that in a smaller cup, please? I brought my own.
You'd get laughed out. Yeah.
So I would have one of these. That's what I'm saying. I would have one of these and enjoy it. To me, this is almost, at least for my personal preferences, this is like a weeknight beer, right? Where I just want to have one beer, just want to sit on the patio and watch a game or watch a show or something and have a single beer. Yeah. This is fantastic because this is something I can sip on for a while.
Like I said, it can interrupt too, right? Like on the weekend, it can interrupt your pounding down all these hazies, right? And you're like, okay, I need to slow down.
Right.
You know what? Yeah. I'm going to just grab the brown ale out of there and they could sip on it. I mean, obviously, it's not a pull beer.
No.
But, the thing is, they have their place.
For sure.
They have their place in the rotation.
Yep.
I personally really enjoy this style of beer as well. But I do that with every beer.
Right?
I enjoy every style of beer.
We're going to do a montage of you saying that in every single episode.
But I really do enjoy that style of beer.
Yeah, but I do. Like seriously,
seriously.
This time though, for real.
Yeah.
This is a really good beer, though, man. I'm very, very proud of 12 West for just continuing to grow, man. Continue to do what they do, and nailing beers like this.
Yeah.
Like I said, maybe I missed it, but I hope that Zone of Pills is out and about again.
I think it is around.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I think Kings might have it because I know they had pretty much every 12 West.
On Central and Thomas?
One on Central and Thomas. We'll have to walk over and check, but I think they did have Zona.
Awesome.
But, and not very many craft breweries are putting brown ales in cans and distributing them. So it's hard to even just find a brown ale. I know Tombstone does their English brown, right? And do barley wines and do everything. But so it's nice to have a change of pace.
For sure. Yeah. Well, with this, to me, this is the old school of craft beer. Right. Mm-hmm. Now you get the old school guys that, we were at, have you ever been to Vanilla Gorilla?
Nope.
Dude, that place is really cool. So Chef Dom Ruggiero, I think is how you say his name, has a place called Hush Public House, which is, not fine dining, but kind of an upscale place. And he opened a spot 2 doors down called the Vanilla Gorilla taproom, beer bar, really fantastic. But we went there yesterday, and Chula Seafood did burgers and brats, but they were burgers, bulgogi burgers made of, I think, salmon, and then their hot dogs were made from scallops. So they did hot scallop brats, and you like Chula, right? Yeah. So they did this pop up, and it was super busy, and I was sitting beside the order rail, and like anybody, no, ageism or anything here, but any dude over 50 was ordering. He's like, "Do you have any reds or browns?" Right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, you had some younger people come and order hazies. Yeah. I got a hazy. We got a really good lager from Toppling Goliath, but at least 4 older gentlemen came and they're like, "What do you have in a brown ale?" And they don't have a, because that's not really a big draw.
Right. Not a big draw. Right.
Yeah. But there's a market for it for sure. I'm glad that we're enjoying this one today, man.
For sure. So as far as a score is concerned, what are you thinking?
Straight up against brown ales?
Yeah, against brown ales.
I tell you what, man, I've had some good brown ales.
Yeah.
Oak Creek Nut Brown is really good if you get it.
You have to get it
well
at the brewery.
Yeah. You're it's a crapshoot if Oak Creek. I had nothing against you guys, but it's a crapshoot of whether or not that nut brown.
It's hard because they bottle everything, so everything's in a bottle, and it has to move a lot. And I think a lot of because you could find that at like Fry's and Safeway
Yeah.
in Flagstaff,
Yep.
but
Yep.
Anyway, sorry.
But that nut brown is good.
It
When
is
it's
very
on,
good.
yeah. Hilo Basin had a really good nut brown, but you don't really see. I don't think we've. Oh, we did Machine Gun Teddy.
Machine Gun Teddy's
fan-
fantastic, yeah.
Yeah, so it's almost like so there's like 4 really good ones we're putting this up against.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
At least
Yeah.
for me. So what are you giving it?
I'm going for a brown ale. I mean, I really like that toffee kind of thing going on with it. I'm gonna go straight A. I'm gonna go 9.
9?
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I
I'll
say
go 9.
8.5. I say 8.5
Yeah.
on this one.
I like it.
I don't think to me, it's not quite as good as Machine Gun Teddy, but really freaking good. Nice work,
is
guys. Billet Brown Ale, 12 West Brewing, out of Mesa, and yeah, man.
You guys are ever in the area, go hit up 12 West. Again, their new downtown location. Can't go wrong. I would recommend maybe getting a hotel.
Yeah, so many good places there.
There's
Yeah,
way too many good places in downtown Mesa now that you could make an entire day of it. So, I mean,
you really could.
Oh, for
There's
sure.
good coffee. There's good breakfast places. In Cider Core, they have Pear Cupworks, amazing coffee.
coffee.
And then you have Worth Takeaway. You have Oro Brewing, Chupacabra.
Chupacabra, yep.
There's a fried chicken place now too. You have 12
12
West.
And then Pedal House will be going in downtown soon. I mean, dear Lord.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
And also go down to Agritopia.
Oh, my God.
Really cool spot.
That place is cool.
Very cool spot. Yeah. You can walk through the gardens and all that stuff. Joe's Farm Grill. I know you're going to be really surprised that I say this, but get the garden salad. Holy shit. Yeah, I never thought I would recommend a salad to anybody.
Wow, we're going to mark the day.
Dude, the garden salad is, I don't know, I think I might have had a heavy night of drinking the night
And you
before.
really needed that light salad.
Yeah.
And it just hit the
wife's
spot.
She's like, you should probably get a salad. I think you're right. I'm like, this is amazing. And it might have been my condition as well, but
It's probably because they grew all the vegetables
that's
right
exactly
outside, right
yeah.
across the street.
Yeah,
you know?
I wasn't hungover. That was just a joke.
right across the dirt road.
But that's what it was. I'm like, dude, if I'm going to get a salad from this place that's growing this shit right here.
They're growing right there.
It's fantastic. And then they have Joe's Real Barbecue in downtown Gilbert. Chandler, man, I need to. I've lived here too long to know.
There's a
To
fine
not know.
line between like the Gilbert, Chandler, Mesa. I'm still.
Yeah.
I've only lived here for 44 years, so
I'd say it's down that way. That way, yeah.
But anyways, we're on a long tangent, but we do appreciate King's Beer Wine
Yeah.
for hosting us. If you guys are ever in the area, please do come down to King's and let them know that you're watching the show, because we would like for them to know that you guys watch and that you guys care about us as much as we care about you guys.
You guys care about us. Do you? Prove it. No, we appreciate you guys. Honestly, this is so much fun for us to do this. I mean, this is just, a Sunday a month that Marcus and I get to hang out, and Marcus gets to tell me what I don't know about beer.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my
No,
God.
I meant that in the nicest way possible, buddy. No, your guidance through this is it makes it a really fun experience for me, right? Like it really does, and I learned so much, and so hopefully the listeners get that as well. Right?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's my way of saying I love you, buddy.
We're in the 4th beer, so I mean, it's completely understandable right now.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Thanks.
Cheers to you guys. Cheers. King's Beer and Wine.
Well, I don't remember names, but remember faces. Tried their best just to replace us, but don't even have quite the idea of just what